This is the bracelet one. Okay, I'm doing a video. This video, I got the dream I got Christmas night, but I came out of the dream with a number, and I looked the number up, and the number is a powerful number. So I looked it up as an angel number, but then I also saw that that number went with different other things too. So it went with freedom, it went with religion and things like that. But God brought me out of that dream with that number. I saw that number, biggest day, like sitting. It could be like the cell phone, for instance. It was something sitting there like the size of my cell phone, and that number was just on there. And that's all I came out the dream with. So I'm going to talk about that number. So that number was, make sure I don't say it wrong. So let me just press it in, and then I'll know for sure so I won't mess up. Okay. I don't think, make sure, because I did press in a number back then. Let's just see. Is this it? No, though? I wrote it down. What did I write it at? Okay. Babe. Which one was it though, Lord? Which one was it, Lord? Yeah. Trying to see for sure which one it was. I might have to go upstairs and look on my paper to be sure. 1791 or 1941. Really feel it's 1791. Yeah, 1791 was the number. So that is freedom of speech, press, religion, assembly. Maybe something occurred in 1941, maybe as far as that. But the number was 1791. So that's the number God gave. You can look up the angel number that goes with 1791. Okay, we have the Supreme Court and freedom of expression from 1791. The freedom of the press from 1791. Yeah, so freedom of expression and religion. To assemble, freedom of speech, the press. Okay, so maybe this is focused on, by God giving me that number, 1791, as far as anybody who have a problem with people being able to express or something like that, maybe. They have freedom of speech, freedom of the press, freedom of religion, and things like that. That you can't control somebody's religion. You can't control what they want to write. You can't control just them assembling. If it's for bad, that's one thing. If all of the things I said for bad, that's one thing. But if it's not for bad, no. The freedoms. Because they are free. As long as they have a voice and they can talk, they are free to open their mouth and talk. Because God gave them the voice. If they want to write, they can write. If they want to go to the press and say something, they can. But it's up to the press to do the printing. If they want to assemble somewhere, they can. But as long as stuff for the good, it shouldn't be no problem. As long as all of it is for the good and not for destruction. So we dealing with the freedoms of religion, press, speech, assembling, right? Because that's what that number is associated with. 1791. It was like on a like it was my telephone, for instance, sitting here, and the number was right down. I didn't see anything else around it. So God brought that out the dream with me. So let's do. So that would be healing of the soul and abuse, when somebody's trying to control you some kind of way and tell you what to do, try to tell you what you can say, what you can't say, where you can go, if you can assemble, or if you can go to the press and get some printed, or like I say, if it's for the good, it's no problem. But if it's something that's not for the good, something that's not untrue, something that's for the bad, that's going to start wars and problems, that's not good. Yeah, so let's just flow. So let's just dig in. Let's dig in. Okay, we got race right here. So we have somebody with a racial problem. So we might be dealing with somebody of another race. Somebody need to get a grip though, because race is going to always be here. You need to get a grip, whoever you are. The next one is somebody asking somebody for money, and somebody saying stop it right now. Okay, let's flow and see what the storyline is going to say. Somebody going to chance it and they choose. Do you play a part in what happened to you? If the shoe fits you, you got to wear it. Because somebody was seeing that they had a lot of potential and had lots of life to live. So far, I see a racial card at the top. So, you was going to play ball with your life in the best ways and make the changes necessary. Okay, somebody going to ask you, did you do it? Or you want to ask somebody to do something, or did they do something? Because you're not trying to impress anymore. Somebody not trying to impress you. So, you was power plagued or someone toward you. while finding your uniqueness or the person. So it says that you was trying to get a lot of money at work or somebody. Let's just dealing with a secret society, a group of people, some kind of club, some kind of group, whatever it is. Organization, whatever this is, right? Somebody want equal and fair, that's a part of it. Follow me? So we have dealing with something cognizable. Help is coming. I mean, help is a minute away. Whoa, shoot. Your outcome for a better future, God says, is for you to have no more conquest and lower business. Because you nervous or somebody nervous at a place, whatever the place is. You can still do God mission, God says, if you like. But you want to know if somebody can still love you. Now, they know something about you. Whatever it is. Or it's the other way around. Because you was tangled up with somebody or something where somebody telling you it's your fault, or you wondering if it is your fault. Anything like that. Deal with the number 9. Let's go. Something could be January 9th. Something could have happened the 9th period. Anything as far as the 9. Okay. We got homosexual relationship you in. There's abuse in it though. Your thoughts count. Why won't you say no? Why won't you say no to being molded by others? Because daily life makes you people rethink of things they have forgotten and they need to change and see. Okay, we got number 11. So we got January 19th maybe. January 19th, January 11th. January 19th, January 9th. Okay. So you want somebody to hold you tight, or somebody want to hold you tight. 15 hoods won't be enough. Okay, this is slow. They noisy. Whoa, shoot. So we have, you gotta move forward. You're gonna move, let me say it right. Get ready to be in charge of your life and move fast on what is calling you forward, or you did it already, okay? There's activity on your phone, but your phone is locked, dead, out of service, something going on with your phone, but it's some kind of activity on it. But God says it's time for you to call. It's time for you to grow up in a situation. Okay, let's just flow. Okay, so we have the best option for you, God says, to wear the shield on and the helmet of strong in a situation. Whoa. Okay, you're going to spectate and you're going to challenge, or you did already, as far as a situation. So we have, youth don't last for so long, you need an exercise or somebody connected to you. Okay, somebody like the grandstand and it's not kosher. You or somebody. Okay, I must get past this and continue my life. You feel that way, or somebody toward you. I am still beautiful or handsome, whoever this is. You or somebody, whoever it is, right? So we have, God say bend a little and gently close the door on it. Person, place, or thing, or somebody going to do that toward you. However it's for somebody you know. So we have this card right here. The problem was you was too nice in the situation. But did you even want help, God says, or do you want it now? Because some kind of way somebody was trying to convince you they don't take pills no more. They not an addict, or they not a drunk or anything like that. Or you was trying to convince somebody, or you will. But for G's sake. Don't believe me? I don't do it no more. Anything like that. Somebody to you or you to somebody trying to avoid you. strip searching, taking off clothes, or taking a person's money, or you trying to avoid somebody taking your money or taking your clothes off. So we have right here, robbery card, begging you for money, anything like that. They're taking a money card, asking you for money, borrowing money, whatever they doing, or robbery. Okay, or finding your parents ever matter because you was being adopted by somebody who not your family, not your parents, and you trying to find your parents, I guess, some kind of way, maybe, in people, or period in life, or whatever this is. So we dealing with the freedoms though, right? So the number one card was a racist card. Race is always going to be here. So the number one thing I see on this table, somebody got a race problem. Whoever you are, you got a race problem. And people, you trying to control. If not you, somebody trying to control you. During these times. Race always going to be here. Somebody need to get a grip. You can't control nobody's speech. Nobody's a symbol. The press. Or religion. You can't do it. You only control yourself. Some kind of way, maybe somebody grabbing you and want money out of you, or you want money out of somebody. Where they want to know where's your money at, because you want to chance it and choose, or somebody want to chance it and choose with you. Maybe to grab somebody's arm and ask about money or whatever this is, or to be a racist or whatever this is. The shoe fit, you gotta wear it. If you play a part in it, because you see in your potential that you got lots of life, you or this person. Gotta make the changes though and play ball with your life in the best ways, God says. No more trying to impress others, because you've been trying to impress others. Somebody gonna ask you, did you do it? Will you do it? Or you ask somebody, finding your uniqueness because you was power played or somebody you was dealing with. So we have right here that just trying to make money at work, or this person. So you wanted an even cash flow. You wanted, or this person dealing with a group of people, organization, or whatever this is. Help was a minute away, God says, for you though. Dealing with something cognizable. So we have God says the best outcome for you was I'm sorry, let me say it right. Your outcome for a better future, God says, was to have no more conquest and love or business, because you're nervous at some place you at or you want to be at. So either vacation spot, some kind of place where you settle, vacation, hotel, somewhere where you still, get what I'm saying? Relaxation, because you still. Not a lot of movement going on with it. Okay, let's just flow. Can you still love me now? You know, you want to know somebody can still love you, or somebody you want to know, can you still love him or her? Can you still do God's mission? You want to know? So we have, you was wondering if something your fault, if somebody told you it was your fault because you was tangled up with something, with somebody, or somebody you know. Okay, homosexual relationships have abuse. So somebody was connected and hooked to somebody with homosexual relation, in a homosexual relationship, or you. Why do you allow people to mold you, God says? Because you feel that your thoughts count. You or somebody you know. Daily life make people rethink and think of things that they have forgotten and need to change in their life. You or somebody you connected to. Somebody want to be held tight. Yep. Caressed and held tight. Want hugs, affection. So we have right here that get ready to take charge of your life and move fast on what you see that's calling you forward. Or that person will. Something is on the cell phone, but the phone is locked, out of order. Something going with the cell phone, signal gone or something. But God says time to call, time to grow up. So wear the shield on and the helmet of strong for the best option, God says, in your life. You want to spectate and challenge something or somebody towards you. So we have Youth don't last for so long, so you don't have to exercise you or somebody you know. Okay, so we have she, he, or whoever like the grandstand, or is you. You still beautiful and handsome. You must not forget that, or this person. But you must get past this and continue your life, or this person. Okay, God said gently close the door on it, whatever it is, you or this person, and bend a little and do just that. Okay, the problem for you is you was being too nice. Want somebody towards you. Do you even want help, God says, or do the person want help you is connected to? Because somebody was taking pills, you or this person. Addiction, right? Drinking or pills. You trying to convince somebody you don't do it anymore. Somebody trying to convince you, or you trying to convince somebody. So somebody constantly want money, trying to avoid somebody getting your money one way or another. Robbery, begging, loans, or whatever they want as far as your money, or taking off your clothes, or it's the other way around. So we have you was being adopted, real adoption, or friends, or whoever this is, or real adoption. Some kind of way you was being adopted, acknowledged, accepted. Now, if it's real adoption, it's real adoption, but I can take it different ways. Okay, you will finding your parents even matter, because maybe it's trying to find your parents in people, or you really trying to find your actual parents if you was adopted for real. So, let's see, maybe it's a little bit more. Let's just blow a little bit. Okay, let's see, really good. Okay, somebody going to jail. Somebody going to jail with this card. This time around, somebody going to jail, you know, or you. Somebody getting show me with a support team. That would be. It could be a lawyer or any kind of support. Any kind of support. Drug treatment, whatever, doctors, support team, whoever the support team is. Because somebody gathering notes about your so-called friends, information about your so-called friends. So we have, or somebody you know, because somebody was cheering on their fortune and was going to show that they could build their future. Okay, because somebody thought, always going down Benefit Alley, and it's going to be hats off to him, because somebody entwined in some type of gossip. Right, so we have, you create the walls of harm and safe. Where it's safe, where you at, or if it's harm. You turn on and off switches of what you put yourself and hook yourself onto. Maybe you or somebody's eating some kind of meat with sauce. We got somebody might be 37, or it's part of a license, door number, phone number, social, birthday of anybody that you know, or whatever this is, a month, a date, could be March 7th, whatever it may be, whatever it may be. God say focus on you now. So we have right here that you want somebody to take down the walls for love, to cheer on your achievements, or somebody want that from you. Okay, that it? Okay, let's take a little bit more, and I'm going to cut this one. So this is the abuse one, right? And it goes with the freedom of anything that I name. It's the person's freedoms, and somebody trying to control somebody's freedoms. Somebody who is kind, but you're going to get an epiphany. Player. Let's just flow a little bit. Universe. Let's just see. Because it's seed time. Seed time. It's seed time. Let's just flow. Let's just take it like this. Something in council 2 times. There's somebody going to court. Somebody going to jail. So it could have been that. Or trying to make something happen, or whatever this is. Something was canceled. I don't know. Right? So we had something was canceled at least 2 times. A time count to you or somebody. Somebody was wishing on a good decision, but they was handing him with the enemy. Okay? It says right here, you had to see it for what it is, or somebody was energy seeking. So you don't control the outcome in a situation. You got to be okay with your looks and know you are beautiful or handsome. You're in a beautiful state around a foreigner. So you went through some kind of torment, or you put somebody through torment, or however it's flowing, right? or you dealing with torment. Something is flimsy, a story, or whatever this is. Something is flimsy. Okay, you was opinionized if somebody was work worthy, or somebody, if you could do the job. If somebody could do the job, will something happen? Will somebody do a job and make something happen, or what this is? Because some information you got or somebody got as far as you showed a lack of love for the person or for you. So here's somebody coming in upset with rage, upset with you, saying, you saying no to the person, no you won't, no you can't, no you won't, or whatever. The answer is no, because you'll settle down at the fortress. The fortress is anything you want out of when you feel trapped. Follow me? And you cannot get out. We got somebody act like a Gemini. If they not a Gemini, two-faced, back and forth. Half nice, half good. Follow me? So we have, you got to pay attention to your dreams and your visions or somebody you know. Because somebody tried to settle you down for their lifeboat. Okay? Or you did. So be it. You're going to be dealing with a counselor. So the counselor, somebody who you take advice from, that advise you some kind of way, or you just dealing with a real lawyer. A lawyer, or just somebody that you take advice from, or you let tell you what to do some kind of way. At a job. It could be any kind of club job. Any kind of club job, or just a job in general. So I'm going to take this as the last card. Evidence shows that you was going to keep picking yourself off of the ground or the floor if you didn't get away from this person or change up your ways. Okay, this jumping out. Let me get it. It's just peeking at me. This card right here. You was being appreciative of a house that was sufficient. So let's leave that alone. So this is it for that number that I got. You can look it up and see more about that number that God gave me. So God gave me that number on Christmas. So Christmas was 12/25. That would be Christmas, 12/25. And the number was 1791. And this year is 2023. So you can put all of them together. Okay, I'm going to ask God to give me 5 cards out of this bunch right here. Just 5 cards to end this story now. Universe, 5 cards to end this story now. Whoa. That's 1, 2, 3. That's too many. Here we go. I gotta take this one back because that one on the floor, right? Yep. Let's take this one. Oh shoot. That's number 11, so I gotta take one from down here. This was the next one. I gotta take that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. You or somebody is in a homosexual relationship that has abuse. Right? So the second is you need to exercise. Youth don't last for so long. Okay? You or somebody. We can take it either way. Take it however it goes. You want to know if somebody will still love you. Now they know something about you. Right? Whatever it is to know. Or somebody want to know that about you. Can you still do God's mission? You want to know if you can still do God's mission? You can still do God's mission, it says, if you like. That's a God card. Okay, you saying no to somebody because somebody barging and upset about something you ain't doing, you won't do, because you keep saying no to it, whatever it is. So we have right here, something was canceled 2 times. So something you didn't do, maybe because this person wasn't done and you refusing to do it at least 2 times. You refused, but time counted. This person, they need you to do it. Anything like that. Okay, so we're going to end it. So this is about people's freedoms to speak speech, press, a symbol, and religion. So this storyline was about that right there. Anybody who tried to dictate any of those things I said and try to control you, if you line up with anything on the table, take it. If not, it's not for you.